Joseph John Thomson, the man who split the atom. Joseph John Thomson began his life on December 18, 1856, in Cheetham Hill, Manchester. Little did this small English suburb know, but a mere 41 years later, Thomson would change the way science looked at the atom forever, as he discovered the electron in 1897, becoming the man who split the atom. Thomson suggested that atoms are composed of negatively charged electrons surrounded by a cloud of positively charged particles. This theory was founded based on his cathode rays experiments through the late 1890s and early 1900s. Cathode ray tubes are sealed glass containers with negative and positive charged ends, called electrodes. These electrodes are separated by a vacuum. When a voltage was applied across the electrodes, cathode rays generated. These cathode rays were comprised of streams of charged particles moving from the negative end to the positive end of the vacuumed tube. Thomson decided he wanted to split this ray into two rays, one negative and one positive. However, when he applied an electric field towards the ray bent towards the positive terminal of the magnet, showing the ray had a negative charge. Through these experiments, Thomson was able to conclude that the ray was a stream of negatively charged particles he referred to as electrons. Since all electrons could be produced by electrodes, he reasoned that all atoms must contain electrons. Lastly, based on the fact that all atoms are in neutral states, Thomson concluded that all atoms must have a positive charge to balance out this negative charge discovered by the cathode rays. This is how he created his plum pudding atom model. Since 1805, Dalton's billiard ball model described atoms as indivisible spheres with constant density throughout. His theory also recognized the atom as the smallest particle of matter. Nearly a century later, Joseph John Thomson proved Dalton's theory false, as he was able to split the atom into negatively charged particles, called electrons, and positively charged particles. Since Thomson's plum pudding model puts positively charged particles in a cloud around negatively charged electrons, this suggests that the atom is not a constant density throughout. Lastly, and most obviously, Thomson is named the man who split the atom. This proved that atoms were no longer the smallest particles of matter. Thomson's theory was undoubtedly fundamental in our understanding of the atom today, and resulted in him being awarded a Nobel Peace Prize in Physics in 1906.